Welcome. I'm Richard Hosnow, and I'm your host for the Wisdom Inspired Life podcast and this YouTube channel. Great to be back with you. As you may know, I'm trying to help people around the world who are interested in living more of a wisdom-inspired life to do exactly that. And based upon the listenership on this channel, there really are people all around the world that are coming to this channel. And as a part of that, I'm making available a very extensive free library of a broad range of help intended to help virtually anyone that has an interest in start living more of a wisdom-inspired life. Speaking of help, you can help me and others who would be looking for this channel by subscribing to it. Thank you in advance for your help. A playlist that's very popular is the Advanced Wisdom playlist, and this is wisdom from God-realized enlightened teachers. So it's a very powerful set of wisdom insights that are on this particular playlist. So check it out. This particular episode is going to be part of the Ageless Wisdom series and playlist. Ageless Wisdom is a very special source. It's 24 volumes, more than 10,000 pages of the highest esoteric wisdom from the enlightened Tibetan master Zhao Okul, who he transmitted via mental telepathy to Alice Bailey, a U.S. citizen. I've had the occasion to read all of this, all the volumes, at least once. It is not an easy read, that I will say. Fortunately, a big fan of the Ageless Wisdom created the book Ponder on This, which is a compilation on key topics that I'm featuring here. It's available on Amazon in small quantities the last time I checked. So you may want to check that out. I'm going to be talking about spiritual education in this particular episode. And quoting from the Ageless Wisdom, in the educational world, and apprehension of man's true nature will bring about a fundamental change in the methods of teaching. Long overdue, as said by somebody whose oldest daughter is a teacher in elementary schools, and I've been a professor at a major university. The emphasis will be laid upon teaching people the fact of the ego, and the way ego is used here in uppercase, it means soul, on its own plane. The nature of the lunar bodies, we'll get into that in a future episode, and the methods of aligning lower bodies so that the ego, or soul, can communicate directly with the physical brain, and thus control the lower nature and work out its purposes. Wow. Now that's a change in spiritual education. And it's a number of these points are covered in a wide range of the episodes that are on this channel, by the way. So, continuing, the true education is consequently the science of linking up the integral parts of man and woman, and also linking him or her up in turn with his immediate environment, and then with the greater role in which he or she has to play his part. Then he must be trained in such a way to shift that a shift of that focus into a higher vehicle becomes possible. Okay? And this is all about evolving spiritually and from a consciousness standpoint that I've covered many times. The heart of this is developing your intuition. Intuition is one of the great teachers I've studied describes intuition as the voice of our soul, that spark of divinity that's in all of us. And all of us have intuition, but it's latent or undeveloped or very developed at a very low level in the vast majority of us. But as we progress along the spiritual journey, our intuition, ability to communicate with us clearly and profoundly increases. And what a source it is. Continuing here, the first effort of education to civilize the child will be to train and rightly direct his and her instincts. Okay? starting at a very young age, child. The second obligation upon educators will be to bring about his or her true culture by training him to use his intellect rightly. The third duty of education will be to evoke, enter, and develop the intuition. Okay? So that's the steps through which we will go. Train and rightly direct instincts. Bring about the training of the right use of our intellect, our mind, our brain, I guess is probably the better way to say that. And the third is to evoke and develop the intuition. Well, some just small glimpses into the powerful changes that will be coming to the field of education, not today or tomorrow, although it would be nice, but somewhere in the future. And the future keeps arriving faster and faster, so what that timetable is beyond my capabilities. As always, if you want to know more, you can go to mywisdominspiredlife.com. I'm on a journey to try and help people that want to live more of a wisdom-inspired life. Thanks for being part of that journey today, and I look forward to continuing this journey with you.